Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. I miss you. Like my grandmother said, I miss you.
Good evening. It's a special Thursday
Oh,
night with
gosh.
crazy Carla's concoctions. How you
Oh.
Carla?
Hi, everyone. I made it. We made it. We had some technical, look, not technical. We had some technical difficulty. Okay? But we made it. We on
Yep.
here, baby. Oh goodness. I'm like, oh, today, this y'all, the last few weeks have been stupendous.
Yes.
That's the only word I really can say. I've been living the life. So that's why I haven't been able to be on here the way I want to and give it to y'all how I give it to you. Because I've been doing play after play after play. And I'm happy. I'm happy, but I miss my folk. So I had to get on here and do episode 31.
Yes, indeed.
Episode 31, Troy.
That's a whole lot of weeks.
Yes, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. Let me just tell you that. So, Um, I'm sorry, I don't need to yawn because I'm not sleeping. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna blame everything on menopause, so I'm gonna just blame that yawn. I'm just blame it on menopause. The menopause.
Yes, indeed.
Tonight, I have a fabulous guest. Oh, y'all just gonna love her. You gonna love her. She gonna make you laugh because we always laugh. She's a funny person, but she about her business too, and we're gonna talk about that. And before we get to that, we're gonna show my sponsor and we're gonna get into it, right, Troy?
Yes, indeed. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and talk. Hold up. We got some evening love. Good evening.
Hi! Sorry for being so late tonight. We had some technical difficulties.
Beep,
I'm
beep,
sorry
beep.
you heard about perimenopause. Sorry about that. Sorry
All
about
right.
that, sir.
So we're going to talk about Sweet Lime. We need to get the newest image so that it
The
has their
sweetest slime. Yeah, I do need to get that from her. You know what? As a matter of fact, I get it tomorrow. That way you'll have it next week, okay?
bet.
But the sweetest slime hair care is Micaiah Mitchell, and she does my hair. As you can see, it's beautiful, it's healthy. You know, she takes care of me. I don't be out here in the world looking like a creature. She do me right. She can do hair, color, you name it. She is the natural hair guru. She does makeup. I mean, she's amazing. So you should go see her. You can call her at 336
Mhm.
734 3307, or you can hear her up on Instagram at sweet_lime LLC. Um, and when you click on it, you'll see the sweetest lime. She's there and she's amazing. So go check her out and tell her Carla sent you.
There you go. That's the important part. Alrighty. So tell us again who's your guest, and we're gonna bring her in.
So I didn't tell y'all. So tonight we're going to have the fabulous, the amazing B. Tina B. Now, if y'all don't know Bettina, you sleeping. Cause this woman is a force of nature. She get out here. Y'all, I promise y'all, one story I'm gonna tell y'all when she get on here. We went to the New Jersey Arts Festival, and let me tell you something. She moonwalked Lorenz takedown and made him take pictures and give an interview. Yo, this woman is off the chain. She is a comedian. She's an actress. She just did a show not too long ago at Seeker Arts here in Winston. It was amazing. She's an insurance salesman. I mean, preacher. I mean, she do it all. She do everything. Okay, so without further ado, we gonna bring on Miss Bettina B. Tina B from the Miss B. Tina B show. B. Tina B. There she go. Hey, girl.
Girl, you
And she went and grabbed that joker. He done gave an interview and everything. I said, damn. And what was the guy from Saints and Sinners? He ended up hanging with us most of the night.
Oh God.
The little bald-headed one. The one who played, he used to play on The Wire. Why I can't remember his name?
I can't think of his name right now.
He was cool as a fan. He was with y'all. He hung with us all night, pretty much.
Listen, Lamar.
And why is this dude in his 50s? He look like he's 25. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He light skinned. He bald. He used to play on The Wire.
Oh,
now
God.
he plays those Saints and Sinners. Why I can't think of his name?
Oh God.
And we got pictures with him and video and everything.
He's talking to Kate. Wait a minute, what's his name?
Oh my God, I feel so terrible right now. Hey, friend, we love you. Even though we can't remember your name, we can remember your name. Listen.
Girl,
Okay.
COVID did something, child.
I be forgetting. Is it COVID?
No, it wasn't COVID. It was
COVID did something.
Google it. Troy, Google it for us.
I have no clue what y'all talking
the
about.
The light-skinned guy for Saints and said he used to play on The Wire. He's a big-time actor, but why I can't remember?
Yeah, he is.
And he was so cool with it. He was just like, oh, I like hanging with y'all little North Carolina girls. We was like, well, ain't nobody over here, little.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Don't be look. Well, I am going from bloomers to bikini, so hey.
Well, I've been there, honey. I just make it do what it do.
Ain't nothing like conferences. Okay.
It's crazy, Carla's concoction. What's your concoction, B. Tina B?
My concoction is water in a pretty bottle.
Make it skin pretty.
It's a Plexus bottle, and I have some lemonade that someone sent me to try. So I have been. They were like, Bettina, I'm doing this product, and they were like, let me get you to try this right here. And I'm like, they sent me some stuff, and so I'm like trying it and drinking it, and then somebody else sent me some coffee, and I was trying the coffee and drinking the coffee. It had some mushrooms in it, some kind of mushroom organic coffee, black Epicurean coffee.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Honey, let me tell you something. That was some good coffee, okay? Because it woke me up. It actually, I was like, and I got energy already for days. I've been warning people that I have, it go higher and higher. It's like I'll go down for like 15, 20 minutes, but then I'm back up, and then Carla be like, girl.
I'll be like, listen, okay, I gotta take a nap. Listen.
Let y'all go ahead and talk. I'll step up.
Thank you, Troy. We appreciate you.
Troy.
Bye, so sis, I be trying to tell people about how I said, listen, we've been out here in these comedy streets together for how long? A long time.
COVID's what, 3-4 years now? I don't know. I'm not even sure. But you are the premier, right? You are the one that got it on lock. I'm rising up in the game.
Girl, bye. Girl, hush.
Oh, girl, I forgot we were down in Atlanta. We did that show down in Atlanta.
What show in Atlanta?
TV show we did in Atlanta. Me, you, T. Roy.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You talking about that time we went to the host show?
Yeah.
When we was in McDonough, Georgia.
Was it McDonough?
And that woman didn't pay me.
Big
until like 5 months later.
Big Mac filet of fish, quarter pounder French fries.
You talking about her?
Okay, and then so pivot. And pivot. And
let me drink my drink. Let me drink my drink.
See, COVID got remembering stuff that I don't supposed to be remembering in public.
Well, so Red said you've been like that since Griffin Middle School. He know you since middle school.
Yes, what's going on, Soul? What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Dee?
I know we call him Dave Bite. I be forgetting who's. I be like, who the hell is that?
I do the same thing because they be changing it.
Girl.
Look, I just use my initials of my name. I'm like, okay, what do B10 stand for? BT to B stand for? Well, what's
But Tina, I should have sent Troy that video of when you came in for your birthday. Y'all, this thing came in to cover the America, baby. She had her Rafika stick and every damn thing. And she came in there,
Did you
baby.
see the flowers?
It was just beautiful. It was beautiful. I was crying and everything. I said, oh! I said, we in Africa. And she had us dressed up like it was beautiful though, y'all. I loved it.
I wanted to be in Africa. My son was like, Mom, he said, how about we bring Africa to you? And I was like, the only thing he didn't bring, Carla, was the king.
And whoever was back there frying that fish, boy, I about to almost went back there and kissed him in the mouth. I don't know who it was, but baby, I was like, I said he better be glad he had his old lady with him because he was gonna get kissed in the mouth.
Oh my God.
That fish stirred up all my passions. I was like, oh.
That fish was good.
That fish was good.
Everything was good. Everything
girl,
was good.
I was trying not to touch myself. I told Tamika, I said, ooh, this fish made me want to touch myself. Girl, this fish is so good. Oh my God. You know how I love food, girl. Oh, girl, that fish was an experience. I was like,
where did we go? Speaking of food, where was that? We were in New Jersey. We was in Jersey singing and cutting up. What was that cafe we went to? But it was in Jersey somewhere. Anyway,
or was it in New York or when we was in New Jersey? When we went in the people restaurant where we got the chicken wings, or was it when we went and had the crab legs? Look, we had a whole adventure. People don't even understand.
Ooh, wait a minute. Remember how that man pulled out in front of us like he was crazy about trying to kill us?
Yes. Y'all, Bettina drive like a NASCAR driver. First of all, I was in the back seat praying every time we got in the car. I was like, Lord.
Wait a minute. When you in the city.
I understand.
Nobody didn't want to drive. And I was like, okay, we can't be here. I said, I promise you, I'll get you there safely. And she did. Well, baby, I will tell you, boy, I was shook up on the inside like a milkshake. Especially when the man had, I was like, listen. I was like, but I would tell you, we had the best time. Bettina B, for the people that don't know you, first things first, where you from and where you at? I am from the big city of High Point, North Carolina, the furniture capital of the world.
The furniture capital.
The furniture capital. If you want it, we got it, okay? And all shapes, sizes, and colors and prices. We are a great big melting pot, and I'm glad to say that everything ain't always right, but since I'm there, it's all good.
That's right, doggone it. and it's the birthplace of Bettina B and Soul Reds, because he's talking about elementary and middle school and whatever, so he must be from there too.
That long.
Girl,
I've been very fortunate. I've been very fortunate to have friends that, I was just talking to classmates, 30 and 40, that friendships that expand, we don't talk every day because, when you grow up and you have children and stuff like that, you you got to do what you got to do on that end. But I've been very fortunate, just knowing and having a collective in our class will kind of, like roll out and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what's up. So Rez. And where am I at? What you asked me where I was at?
Yeah, you still in the same city?
I'm still in the same city.
Ain't that something?
I'm still.
So have you ever lived outside of High Point? Have you ever lived anywhere besides High Point?
I have not, but I have traveled outside of High Point.
God knows you done traveled out. Please tell the people all the places you have traveled to. Y'all, this is the black travelista. I promise you, she stay going somewhere. And I'll be like, listen, I'm supposed to get my passport stamp and go somewhere. Because this one right here stay going somewhere.
Girl, 20 years ago, I remember working with at State Farm. Shout out to Michael Pittman State Farm. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we are still good friends to this day. He had a sailing competition, and he was like, okay, you got 5 prizes that you can choose from. And one of the prizes was to go to Mexico, to Cancun. Five
I
star
ain't going
restaurant.
there now. Mm-mm.
We went to Cancun. But that was, like I said, that was shoot 20 years ago, at least 20 years ago. And I won. And I've been win I will win a lot of different sales competitions, and I would travel by myself. That's some grown folk stuff when you get out.
Right, right.
Let me tell you something. If you have never traveled by yourself outside of the area, you don't really know who you are until you're by yourself. And I would challenge every woman that make sure it's something that you like to do, wherever you're going. But baby, go have some fun and get to know who you really are. And what I found out traveling outside, I went for, I think it was like maybe my 35th birthday, because don't tell nobody, I'm still 25. But anyway,
Okay.
so I wanted to do a girls trip, but everybody had things that was going on, right? They were, some people were, I have one of my best friends, me and her dad's birthday are the same day, with birthday twins. And they couldn't do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm still going on my birthday trip. And I went by myself. I went to Florida by myself. And I had the best time.
I went to Miami by myself for a few days. It wasn't intentional at first. It was just because my other plans fell through. And I had a ball. I turned my cameras off. And I had some girl time by myself. And I saw people that I hadn't seen in a while. And it was just a time for me to like regather myself. And I'm gonna tell you, it's something about being in Florida make you feel sexy, don't it, girl? That wind be on your skin and that sun, you be like, girl, you be down there just living your life.
Honey, it's the most confident people I've ever seen. When I went to Florida, and I was like, that's when I learned how to celebrate me, no matter what it was. I was thinking that a little bit here and a little bit there was wrong. But then I was like, wait a minute. You wear what you wear, what you got on. It don't wear you. You know what I'm saying?
What make you feel good? That's why I tell people I don't care, baby. You know
me. And
I'm just gonna warn y'all right now, because as we get closer to 50 in August, y'all gonna see a lot of Carla y'all didn't know y'all was gonna see. Go see a lot. Mazel tov. Because I feel like it. You hear me?
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Get what you get. It ain't. And you know what? By the way, I love this Jessica Rabbit hair you got on today. It's giving. It's giving Jessica Rabbit. I like that, girl.
We went to go check on a friend of ours, me and one of my classmates. And I was like, because I like my blonde. I love my blonde.
Yeah, but that red, girl.
You knows I would switch it up. I might be red today and I might be blonde tonight. But don't you know that I'm still out of sight? It's BT to B, and that's what I'm going to do. I like to entertain each and every one of you. Oh, did you see that freestyle?
See?
No, but you like this for real?
Girl, I like that, girl. That's sassy. I like that, girl. I miss my red hair, girl. Oh.
You think I might catch something with this?
Who knows, child? As long as you don't catch COVID, you good.
Oh, girl.
Look, just don't catch that, because you just listen.
I don't want that or nothing else, but it's all good.
Child, look, I've been in these COVID streets one time. It was too much. I was like, I can't.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I was like, God, why would you let this happen to me? So
I'm wondering, because if we slow down, I was like, are you trying to tell me to slow down? And the only way that you can slow down is to, have me to, because I keep on going. I like to, and I'm like, okay, as 50 is gonna do. I can't wait to talk to you when you hit it, right? I can't. I'm so excited about what because I never thought. Did you ever think you was gonna be here? Did you think about being over 25 or 30?
I never thought about being over 40, to be honest. Mm-hmm. And simply because, I used to fear turning 40 because, my dad died when he was like, 43?
Okay.
So when I hit 43, I was like, whoop, I'm still here. you know. But no, I've given it's weird. Now I feel like I'm living now. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm finally living again. Even though I did a lot of living, before before I had children. But I feel like this is, act two,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of excited about it. Now I do want to ask you, ma'am. I do
Okay.
want to ask you because you, Bettina B. When did you start doing comedy? That's what I. How did you even get into comedy? Because a lot of people see you and they know you're the podcast extraordinary. You're the talk show. Like y'all, I have seen Bettina jump out of cars. I have seen her come out in the middle of a store and just start interviewing people. You be like, what's happening? But that's her character, and y'all gotta understand. Oh, before I ask you that, tell the people what your sign is, Mama.
I am Leo, the lioness, queen of the jungle. Come on, Roar sister. Yes, come on. We've
And
been
even
vibing.
better than that, me and this one, we are a day and a year
One day,
apart.
1 day, 1 year.
Really,
For real, for
that's
real.
it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
1 day and
And
1 year.
then my other girl, used to be best friend for life, who I still love, even though I don't talk to her. She was August the 15th. So it's
Mm-hmm.
so funny how alike our personalities are. We just those.
I know. It's like, and it's
It's like,
crazy.
Lord, where they get us from, Lord?
I
So,
have no idea. I mean, it's broke the mold. And I was just like, from the time we met, it's just been like, and that's it. And it's just, and we just roll.
yes.
Her energy is something about Carla. If you've ever experienced Carla, you can't help but love her. Okay, her
Yeah.
talent. See, I know. Look, I'm gonna tell it on her. This heifer can sing. She got some chops on her. Okay, she don't. She might not do it all the time. Like in the play that she was in this past weekend. Tomorrow still ain't promised. I was like, oh, you girl, you better do that. So she has a lot of talents. I mean, she's bilingual. Did you know that? Habla español, un poquito. ¿Qué pasa, papi? That's me. That's me talking. But this one can lay it down. She cooks. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
And
she
you do, and ma'am, just like you could cook, you can
yeah.
sing. Y'all, she can sing. I can carry a tune, but Bettina is a singer. She sings, she lead the praise and worship over there at the church. So you got to sing the lead praise and worship at the church. Okay?
It,
That's Bettina.
it's the anointing that makes the difference. Hallelujah, girl.
Okay,
We,
so
we
then
will
maybe
go
that's
straight to
why.
church. You know good and well. We will go straight to church. That's in me, so I got to be careful.
Yes,
Sometimes
girl,
I tap
hallelujah.
in. I will tap in real quick, and then we will be in worship mode, and I'll be calling folks forth for deliverance. I'll be come forth, because
Oh, girl, in this next play I'm doing, look, I'm the pastor girlfriend, girl. I said, oh, I finally got a pastor. Listen.
You know what I love? One of the parts that I like to play. I saw you play when Tamika did that play. Sarah Bartman. Remember, I am
Oh, when
Sarah.
I played the African lady?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Because of your native tongue, It was just you felt every word when you began to speak. But you're just telling. That's why you have all these trophies and all these awards. Yes, award winning, and the crowd goes wild.
Girl, well, you one of my people that I love out here. And you tickle me. You are so funny. You're so talented. You're so giving. And you give the best advice. Yeah, Bettina gives me the best advice, and she pray over me because, honey, I be, so tired. I get beside myself. But I love Bettina and her spirit. So, Bettina, when did you start comedy? Like, what made you say, hey, I'm going to be a comedian?
My daddy used to tell a joke years ago, and he saw all these. It's however many people out of a job, and everybody wants to be a comedian. My daddy used to say that all the time. Never then at that time did I want to be a comedian, but I
Mm,
remember I think I was working maybe at Hicks Insurance way back then, and I don't know, a bug caught me, and I wrote a joke, and I called one of my best friends, and I told her the joke, and she was like, "Where the punchline?" You want to talk about crushed my spirit? I mean, this was way in the 90s. I was like, well, guess I'm done with that, because it didn't, I was laughing myself, right? But she was
right.
like, okay, I hear you telling the story, but where the punchline? And I was like, okay, I don't know. And so I don't know. I got this little, just this hankering, the itching, because I recognize that people are hurting, right?
Mm,
And because people are hurting, there's got to be some type of joy, a release of joy, those endorphins that will allow you to come back from out of the dark place that you're in, right?
exactly. Yeah.
It, it's a necessity. And so my goal in life is to leave people with seeds of happiness, joy, and love everywhere I go. I want to reach the masses, right? That's my mission,
Right.
to reach the masses. And so I was just like, okay, I want to do comedy. I was playing around with some stuff. And one of my girlfriends, one of my coworkers, she has a women's day program, and I was in transition with some things. And I said, you know what? Um, I'm gonna do a comedy show for you. She's like, I want you to do something. She said, I want to do something different from the women, because we always preaching and everything like that. But we don't know how to. My thing is that sometimes we don't know how to separate ourselves and have and live life, right?
Right.
So in this particular women's conference, I was called, and I did a show. I did an hour show. I was like, well, was it 45 minutes? That was my first show. And the crowd
Wow.
went wow. It went wow. I was like, what? And I think that might have been 2016.
Wow.
And I was like, the gift, it was stirring up, because they was like, Bettina, you naturally funny anyway, right? And so I was just like, okay, let me see. And I was just playing around with stuff, because I really want to put something in the atmosphere that's positive where people can hear. What he said, Bettina started
You
comedy
said you started miss.
in the flute section. Ooh, hush.
She been cutting up since middle school. You say?
Ooh,
You said she
child,
been cutting up since way back in the day. Tell her,
honey,
tell her,
honey.
tell it.
I was my mama's prodigal child. I ain't gonna tell
Hey,
them.
Bettina, did and what? Ain't your daddy named Charlie too?
Charles. Yeah, shut up.
That's my dad, girl. When your mama was talking about your daddy at your birthday party, I thought I was gonna pee on myself.
You know, my daddy. It's my dad. My daddy. My mom is real. My mom is kind of reserved. My mom
Ooh,
didn't turn up like that. My daddy's family. There was like the turn up family. So I'm the perfect combination of my mama and my daddy. So when
girl, your mom, you can tell he had to toe her nerve up in them few years, and they was together. I said, Lord.
yeah, when I say,
She
when I
said,
say what I say, when I
Charles,
say. But yeah, that's how it started.
girl.
It started off. My first show was at a church, because I was trying. I didn't want to get in. I can honestly say I didn't want to get into the clubs, right? Because I'm cute, and I know that men gonna be asking me to buy drinks, and I'm, and all this stuff like that. And I was like, I don't, and it's more so. It's not more so that I can't handle that, because me. When I go out, what am I drinking? Water. I might have a glass of wine because I like wine.
Right,
She
right.
turned water into wine. I was hoping that was going to happen tonight.
Girl.
But
Bam, it's not Easter yet.
so I just wanted to put something positive in the atmosphere. I was saying something else. But we gotta have fun. We gotta live life, because there's been some days and some times that I have cried. And it's not that I can't go to a comedy club because men are there, because I do love men and I do want them to approach me if they are, good men that have jobs and want to take care of a good woman, mean physically, mentally, girl, whatever. Say what you want to say. Do you know Jesus? I love God. If you don't love God, something wrong with you. So, but put your resume in.
What's wrong with you?
So, it's not that I can't, but the clubs have gotten so, I don't know. And I like mature crowd, right?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
crowd. I like mature. I mean, I like people that know how to have a good time, and I don't have to worry about,
running
and right.
and
Losing my
things.
wig, you know what I'm saying?
My knees they ain't equipped no more. Can't do it.
That's not what I want to do. But I do want to, I'm expanding and I'm doing stuff because it's just something that I didn't realize that was for me too. That's my release. Comedy is
Right,
our release,
yeah.
right?
Right.
We're helping someone else. But
It's our therapy. That's what I tell people all the time. Comedy is my therapy. It's how I, get it together in the midst of all the craziness. That and acting and, whatever else I may be doing at the time at the arts. Okay, so we're going to come back to your event this weekend. But first, we have to go to Troy and the Artist of the Week. So we have to do that really quickly.
Yes, indeed. This is my boy from West Africa. This is Nini Roll, and this is called Totoman.
Kota.
Originale Toto Mario. Il faut appeler fort. Yebo wala ma Toto man, hey. Yebo wala ma Toto man, wala ma Toto man, hey. Yebo wala ma Toto man. Planeli no mi dure, wabi yebo o flam. Sida ngeki si abole, kuna pati nu we man. Ejian kuna patri nu man, ye kuna patri nu we man. E kuna plane July, ye penisi do do. Yebo wala ma Toto man, hey. Yebo wala ma Toto man, wala ma Toto man, hey. Yebo wala ma Toto man. This game is tout. Ida la malène, c'est le tout de la main. This game is tout. Ida la malène, c'est le tout de la main. Qui tout et qui couche. C'est plus rapide que la bouche. Dans le village on l'appelle Django. Il rend toutes les routes tempo. Totoman n'a pas de préférence. Totoman fait pas de différence. Libre sans les, oh, voilà mon Django. Oh, voilà mon Totoman. Ah, voilà mon Django. Oh, voilà mon Totoman. Django qui s'est bobain, il y a qui s'en va. Et kaka potentialero, Django kaji dolelo. Django se gagne ibe, et bononga gure. Gia flasrena, gia mijena. Yebo wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman, wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman. This game is a tout. Ida la malène, c'est le tout de la main. This game is a tout. Ida la malène, c'est le tout de la main. This game is a Sida mijena, sida flasrena, ho. Yebo wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman, wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman. This game is a tout de la main, c'est le tout de la main. This game is a tout de la main, c'est le tout de la main. This game is a tout de la malène, c'est le tout de la main. This game is a tout de la malène, c'est le tout de la main. Yebo wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman, wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman. Yebo wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman, wala ma Totoman, hey. Yebo wala ma Totoman.
Baby, let me tell you. I'm gonna get them to show when I get married. I'm gonna be able to move my booty cheeks just like that. My husband gonna be a happy man. Come on, tell God thank you. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
Listen, I was like, what, baby? Did you see that?
She did a handstand, girl. I said, oh, okay.
It messed me up.
I said, all right then.
What if my wig would have came straight off because I ain't had no bobby pins in it? I'm just saying.
That made me laugh.
She went and she spread strap. I said, oh, hot. Wait a minute. And then she started doing push-ups. Did you see the push-up? She was hot, baby.
I was like, oh, this is what they doing over there in Africa. Some Buddhists twerking and jerking and stuff.
If anybody cheat on her, they just a cheater. And
he look like Michael Blackson, honey. I had to look at him. I had to look at him a little hard.
Don't do that to him.
I said, damn. I said, Michael Blackson singing and rapping and shit now.
Ricochet, let that bounce off of you, baby.
Oh, I'm cussing. I'm sorry. Woo, my drink started to get too, but I just said, cussing words. Look, my grandbaby be like, Sugar. She be like, Sugar, don't say that.
So
that's a bad word.
So if you're an independent artist or even an up-and-coming poet or comedian that would like to gain some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free to be a part of the family. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. And just so you know, Toto Man is actually, what he told us is basically saying player. And West African, whatever language they speak. I believe they speak French because he's a Frenchman.
He came on there, he was like, I was like, okay.
I love the fact that you speak so proper.
Oh,
I mean, it's very. I'm like, you better speak and talk.
Don't look at her eyes, Troy. Do not look into her eyes. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's the hat I wear. All right, ladies.
You'll be having problems.
Say them words. Don't. With that smile, look at him smiling. Listen, it's all a part of the show. Cause
he know I got some little fast ass friends. Listen, little fast ass friend. You know how your grandma be like, I see your little fast ass friends over there at the store.
I ain't fast.
See though, guess what though? I'm drinking. Look, not the peach, but the mango
wine. You
know why I go get my stuff. I ain't say their name because I ain't advertising, but I got you the peach, so I got the mango. Yes. I like the mango.
Yes, I like mango. I like mango. You know what? I love putting liquor in my food. My nephew will tell you in a minute. He say, Aunt Bettina eats her liquor.
But all you do is cook it out, though.
It makes stuff tender.
It do.
It makes stuff tender. You put it in.
But it don't have no alcohol content. Once you cook it, unless you grilling it.
That's
if you grill something with alcohol in it, it stick and stay. So you have to be careful sometimes.
Now, most of the time, if I'm gonna grill something, I ain't marinating it. I'm just gonna stick it on the grill and I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, you ain't never stuck a beer can in a chicken and cooked it on the grill.
And no, because beer.
No, don't say it like that.
It. No. I said beer is nasty. I don't like beer. I've never liked beer.
No, but I'm talking about as far as moistening your chicken.
Yeah,
it will moisten your chicken and fall off the bone.
I put it in crab legs. Now I put beer in crab legs.
Yeah, I do that
when
too.
I'm cooking crab legs, I'll throw some beer in some crab legs. Now I've heard about you're supposed to stick it in the butt of the chicken and you're supposed to sit it up like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're supposed to stick it in the oven. I've heard that. Now I heard
you can do that.
Yeah, I don't have no beer at the house though.
Oh well, I mean for cooking purposes, but I use beer a lot for seafood. Period.
Right.
So
Now seafood, I go get some beer for the seafood, girl, because you got to put it in that Old Bay and a bay leaf, bam, and some Cajun, girl, and some scrimp,
and some butter,
and some scallops,
and some garlic. Boy.
I don't know about all. You got to be careful with the garlic, because you don't want to be like have vampire breath.
Ain't nobody gonna smell my breath. I'm in here with a 4-year-old who's smelling it. There she is. That's it. Okay, so listen. Your event this Saturday. Tell the people about that.
So I'm excited about it. It's my first leap of faith for the year. I'm always leaping all over something, but I'm going to do the B Tina B show live. So just in case if you hadn't, you can go to the B Tina B show. It's just like that. Yeah, that was good.
I like it. I like it.
So we're it's a show about leadership where I connect with community through conversation, right?
Right.
I want to be the world. I want to show the world. We always say, be the
change.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't even get it out. I done got tongue tied up in here. I'm hungry. I ain't ate nothing since about 2:00. So and that's what the Between the B show does. It goes all over, and we're talking to so many different people, business owners. We're talking to everyday people that have stories that they want to tell and share. Because if we're not talking to one another, how are we going to know what's really going on? Right. And there are some people that talk to you on the surface. Oh, you know what? I want to talk. If anything's going on, just let me know. You can tell when you can tell what's sincere and what ain't. And you got to be careful who you share stuff with too, right? Because when you start sharing your heart, it can be kind of challenging. And sometimes I share my heart and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut and sometimes I don't.
Amen.
It's just life. And so what I try to do is I create a space of safety, or a space of joy, a space where you feel free enough to talk, right? And to share and to show what this life has to offer, because it's more than the city that you live in. It's more than the places that you go, just your church. It's more than just your culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things about traveling, and I have been very fortunate to be able to travel all over the world. I have been very blessed. Trips that I've won, places that I've gone, experiences and things like that. And when you go into another country, you get to see the world in a whole different light, in a whole arena. It's different. It's very, very different.
And isn't it weird how people love us in other countries?
Honey.
They be like, oh, a black woman. Or like you go, like, it's so weird. It's so weird when you go, especially when you go somewhere where it's mostly black people and they're just like, oh, they're so used to beautiful black women. Then they be like, oh, another beautiful black woman. And you be like, I'm ready to go to Greece because I heard they love us over there. I heard they love us in Greece.
That was that blue water. Oh my God. That's on my bucket list.
I want to go to Santorini so bad.
I need a sponsor so I can do this stuff, so I can travel and so I can share those experiences. So you can inbox me at the B Tina B show. You can, if I'm looking for a sponsor.
Throw your cash app up there. You never know who might want to see you so much.
Cash app.
What's your cash app, B Tina B? What's your cash app? It ain't Holy Ghost Hilda in the kitchen like the lady in the play is.
Honey, no girl. $Chosen, CHOZEN. The number 2 LUV. Where am I supposed to put it at? I can't check. I was gonna type it up there. $CHOZEN. The number 2 LUV. Chosen to love. That's what I've been doing. And that's all this is love. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I don't hate nobody. Ain't got no smoke with nobody. Teeth and tongue file out, but they still together. Girl, was that a burp? What was that? Girl.
Oh my God.
That was a good
No, I just try not to holler. Okay. Well. I am so excited. So this event, we're doing the B Tina B live. What time and where?
Look, it starts at 3 o'clock. So tomorrow the ticket's supposed to go up, but you know what? Grace and Mercy's played in my case on many days. So I'm gonna take it through Friday. Okay, because everybody the eagle fly on Friday. By Monday, your money's gone. So what we're doing, we're gonna have my incredible friend, Crazy Carla, the talented, beautiful, just energetic, my boo. She's gonna be hosting for me. We're gonna have a guest, Miss Yana Michelle. She's an MUAS also. That's one of my babies.
Oh, okay.
She's a beast. So when I get my makeup done, so what I've done now is I've learned how to do some of my own makeup because she's not around as much because she's away in college, and so I had to learn how to do a couple of things, and I'm still learning. But when I'm beat like that, she is one of the people that she's an MUA. And she has her own business, Ayana Michelle. And then I have Mr. Glenn Christopher. He's actually a Cornell graduate. And he does a bike ride, the Harriet Tubman Freedom Fund bike event every year. They're doing it every year. So you have Black cyclists. Did you hear what I said? These are Black people riding bikes, right?
I love it.
And
but we do everything. I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh no, honey, that's what got me through the pandemic. I got a bike during the pandemic, and doing girl, I got me a hoopty. The first time I did it, I got a hoopty, right? And that hoopty, because I wasn't sure. It was hard to find a bike. You couldn't find nothing. And so what I did is that I found one, was it on Marketplace or something like that? Because I wasn't sure if I was gonna ride it. And oh girl, I just got to be free.
Oh, that's how you started toning up. You started riding that bike.
Girl, yes. Because I was in the house. I would be on the phone 10, 12 hours a day. You know, sitting, just on the phone. And it was just like, oh, and I like to be out and moving. And so I would get out sometimes and I would walk. But then when I found the bike, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is just so good!" And then it was upgraded for my birthday. I got a birthday present in the bike, and so I souped it out and got little bells of. Girl, I be riding through the bike trails talking about bells of love, ding 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 ding, bells of love, and I say just like that when I go through bells of love. Jackie Renee. Hey,
oh, look at Jackie. Hey, Jackie. I'm going to have Jackie on here soon.
Hey, Odie. Oh, what's going on? Oh. So, yeah, girl, I'll be riding down and I'll be riding around in them trails. Bells of love, playing my music. And they be sitting up here, and that's that ringing back. And next thing you know, people on the bike trail would start getting bells, and they would ring back at me. And I be waving, doing like this and stuff.
Leave it to you to start a trend, ma'am. Leave it to you to start a trend. I love it. Yeah. I love it. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody this Saturday at 3. Mm-hmm. If you follow me or if you follow B Tina B, it's on both of our pages. We're posting it. We're putting it in our stories. The address is on there. We're going to have a good time, y'all. We're going to talk about what we should talk about. That's one thing about B Tina B, yo. She talk about everything, baby. We be talking about it, too.
Everything. And this is leaps of faith, and they look differently. And then I'm going to stand up for you a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of show. Carla might bust the chops. I'm like, we're going to do what we do.
You never know.
Just a little something, just to take it over. And this is my leap of faith. I see myself as a variety show, talk show. And this is my version. Everything that you see on the B Tina B show, except for like maybe a couple of different, one episode that I did not do the whole thing of, but I've been bootstrapping. I've been making the flyers. I get all the content. I do all the content. I get all the guests, the host. I create the actual entire show. I film it myself. So that's my filming. That's my editing.
I got to learn some tricks, girl. I got to get a new phone. My phone is 5 years old, and I said for this year with me turning 50, I'm going to get me a phone, and I'm going to start doing more things with my phone. as far as my craft goes. You know what I
Well,
mean?
but see, but one thing that you do, you engage the crowd. So a lot of times when I'm out, it's hard. It takes a lot of work because when you're editing that and you're putting those pieces together and you're trying to slice stuff up and then you're trying to create it and you have to have it in a certain time frame. It's a certain time amount that you got to put it in. And I'm like, okay, can I do all of this? And then can I get the message out? How's the message going? Can I piece this together? The content and is technology going to work right, because sometimes technology isn't always your friend, and then you're building out and it's just a lot. And I try my best to create win-win situations, right? Because I want everybody, I can have that altruistic mindset, but I do recognize that there's people around here because I'm a little bit crazy. Okay, depends on the day that you get me. All right, let me tell the truth. Okay, you might get a little bit of crazy, but that crazy is good, baby. I am call me kryptonite, honey, because once you
I'm gonna drink a little bit more drink.
I make you.
Now, if anybody want to cash out me, I want some shrimp.
Cash out. Oh, that's right. That was good.
It's Afro 10. What is it? Oh, it's Afro 10.
Is it just Afro 10? And I'm chosen CHOZEN.
I forgot a banner. I need to throw it up. I need to start. Listen, I'm telling you, the great Mercedes Miller told me a long time ago, you should just throw your Cash App up just because you know how people be like, you begging for money, but she was like, no. We watch commercials all day on TV. And you know what commercials are? That's people asking you, hey, spend your money with me. That's all they're saying. That's all a commercial is. Somebody telling you to buy my stuff and give me some money. And I never thought of it that way until she said it. And I was like, that's kind of true. We watch commercials all day, and that's what commercials are. Hey, go buy my hamburger. Hey, buy my clothes. Hey, go buy my tires. Hey,
put your advertisement on our shows, okay?
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we have been programmed not to ask for what we want. And in this year of me turning 50 like hip hop, I'm just gonna ask for the things I want, because it's things I gotta get done that I need the heavens to shine down upon me. And that's why I have people on the show, because Tina B, I want people to hook you up. I want people to come to your stuff. I want people to watch your show. You feel me? Yeah. So that's how we do it. Now, you raised one child. You have one son. Yeah. And he is the light of her life. And y'all, he is a preacher man. And he got that cute little wife with that little Coca bottle filler. I said, girl, don't you have no babies? Because that baby, that shape you got is something to talk about. Don't you let that man trick you into having no children until you ready.
Girl, they gonna have. I'm
so
have,
cute.
That she's listen, and she sings. That little girl right there is anointed. I have a daughter. Okay, I've always wanted that, and I love my family, means a lot to me. Yes, you can have a lot of things. I've traveled and I've done a lot of things, and all of that stuff is great, right? But it's always to have somebody to go with you and to go up higher with you. Who wants to be at the top by themselves, right? So when I would win trips and stuff like that, I would invite friends with me to come to partake. I would go back. That would be my way to say thank you a lot of times. People that have blessed my life. Because if you bless my life, I want to come back and I want to bless your life. I think that is very important. And so I don't know. I'm just very thankful. I'm thankful for my son. That's a whole nother story. We're gonna keep it light. It's been a long journey, but Jesus has been right by my side.
But the Lord, hallelujah, want to do it
every time.
Y'all, she's single, ain't she pretty? You know what? I be trying to always get my friends hooked up with somebody and don't be trying to hook myself. Listen, Tina's so pretty and she's sweet and she got her own insurance business, nigga. I didn't say Ninja. She can get you some insurance and help you with your life. Get you some insurance with your family focus stuff. Cause I'm tired of seeing these GoFundMe's. Huh?
Listen, please, and it's inexpensive, guys. And I'm finding out as we get older, we're not taking care of our health. That's why I'm drinking water. Okay, you're gonna have one of your concoctions. You're gonna have to do a water concoction one day.
But I drink water. Listen.
No. Put some lemons and some strawberries and some grapes in your water.
Let me tell you what I've been doing. My blender broke this week. I don't have a blender because usually I make things like I'm talking about good stuff. I'm gonna do an episode on that, on the different detoxes and stuff we can do for our bodies, especially women who are of a certain age and our pH balance be going crazy. Girl, there's a drink for that, a natural drink. And go ahead.
Go ahead. You said there's a natural drink for that. I want you to talk about that. Girl, did you see when I was doing when I was on Black E-Mall, they had some coochie spray that was all natural. They got some, and she was like, what did I call it? I forgot. And I just looked at that video the other day. I'm gonna have to put it back.
And I got a friend who sells that. Her name is Nikita Medanian. She makes her own soaps, and it's called the Uchi Coochie Bar, and it's the bomb. I promise y'all. I'm gonna do a whole show with just the people. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a drink called the Kitty Cleaner. It's a cup of pineapple, a cup of strawberry. Throw you a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. Orange juice. Take a whole orange and put the juice in there.
Girl, that's wait a minute. Hold on. Kitty started purring when you said that. I got
vanilla. You take a grapefruit, you put the juice in there, and if you can't do grapefruit because of your medication, don't put the grapefruit in there, but you can do the lime, you can do the orange, strawberry, pineapple. You put a little bit of ginger in there, a little bit of cinnamon, and you put a little turmeric in there, about a tablespoon. Blend it all up with you some alkaline water.
And you drink that? Or you soak in it?
You drink it.
Okay, I want to make sure because for a minute there, I thought you was going to say I was supposed to soak in it because when you put that orange juice and that grapefruit juice in there, girl, I was like, that sounds like a yeasty.
No, you drink it. And when I tell you,
that sounds good.
I'm just going to tell you, girl,
that sounds good. You have to give me that concoction again. I like that concoction.
To get it to you.
Yeah,
it's good concoction for the ladies. I'm going to help y'all today. See, I'm going to help y'all. I'm always trying to help. Yeah, and look at my hair, child. But listen, it's almost time for us to wrap it up. Sis, I know you said you want to just entertain the masses. You want to help the masses. We always making people laugh, girl. I remember when we went to Georgia.
Chosen to love. CHOZEE and the number 2 love. Hit that cash up. Make it deep.
Hey, make it rain. Make it rain because you know
shout
what?
Out to Mercedes. I see you on Saturday, girl. Love you. VIP. Boop, boop. Go ahead.
Is she coming?
Yeah, she coming.
I love Mercedes. That's my girl. You hear me? And the great Mercedes L. Miller. You hear me? Put some respect on it because she have helped us to get it together. I don't care. I love her. And that's another one who has traveled the whole entire world. Let me tell you, I just really, child, I want so many things. And look, I got my little affirmations book in here. I got my podcast book. I write my stuff down daily. I talk to my ancestors. I treat my people right. And I know that sooner than later that I will be able to have all the things that I desire. All the things that I desire. And the things that are good for me, because I'm gonna tell you something, God will block some foolishness in a minute, won't he? He is the blocker, thank God. He is, because I almost got myself in a situation last week.
Well, almost doesn't count though.
You know how us Leos do when we get bored, we be sitting around like, well, let me tell you, I'm going to tell y'all, no joke, let me tell y'all what I got beside my desk. Y'all see how raggedy this thing, look at this.
Listen,
It's raggedy.
That
I done had this Bible for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I got this Bible, and what it say? Hold on, let me see what it say.
Was that the woman that loose Bible?
Woman thou art loose. I have had this Bible. Look, I done tried to take the inside back.
Girl.
But I've had this Bible since 2007. Y'all, and this is my go-to because it has all the devotions in it that you need, all the Bible studies. Girl, when I was going through some things, baby, look, I done put my note. Look, yeah, I put my notes in. That's the Sunday school teacher in me. I put all my notes in there. Like, did y'all know that God will not take money or time from a prostitute? Did y'all know that? Do you know this in the Bible? God said He will not accept money from a whore, a paid whore. Not just a whore that's hoeing for free. I said a paid one. Look at here.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You got to help me. Wait a minute. I'm listening.
I seriously see here. I got it wrote down. What? Deuteronomy 23:18.
Hold on. If you was a hoe that gets paid, your tithes ain't no good. But if you a hoe and you just giving it up, Jesus all right with that.
But just think about that, because you swapping spirits. You swapping spirits with people. Back then they didn't use condoms.
Well, what about what about the whole thing?
Whoever, it didn't say. God said His word is the same today, tomorrow, and forevermore, right? But I ain't gonna get into the rest of that scripture because He said He won't accept the tithe from a whore or a dog. And people don't know what a dog is. And I'm not going to talk about that, right? I can't.
Give me 3 minutes.
They'll come for me.
Come on, give me 3 minutes. You can't just throw that hook out there and not expect folk to bite.
If you have questions, inbox me. I'll tell you.
Ooh, okay, this is going to be a long night conversation.
But all I'm going to say is, okay. So it's a lot of stuff in here. Look, I wrote down all the crazy stuff.
I think the message tonight is don't be a hoe. Girls, you can't do what the guys do, no, and still be a lady.
Well, you can, because this is what I say. Be secret.
Oh, is that what it is?
You know, have a little privacy about yourself, ladies.
Oh, is that what it is?
You want to get some ping 8, 9, 12 times a week.
Girl, 8, 9, 12 times a week.
Don't tell nobody. It's all right.
You must be talking to them young people because you know 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 6.
Girl, we gonna do a whole episode on when you become celibate unintentionally. Look, when you become celibate unintentionally. We're gonna do a whole show about that, Tina, because
you know what, we need to, because you know what, there are times in this life when I do want to smell a man, feel a man, see a man, but you know what, I
just want some breath on my neck. Yeah, you feel breath on your neck.
I just want to hear their voice. I like the it ain't nothing like a deep.
But I talk to men all the time. I talk to men quite. Actually, I have a little roster of dudes who I talk to. You know me. I'm gonna talk to people.
Things like that right there, Carla.
But it ain't nothing, baby. It ain't nothing. You hear me? So anyway, I love you. I'm gonna see you on Saturday. I got to get with you for the dress code. What am I supposed to be wearing? Look, I'm picking my teeth. Why I'm so black like that? I'm sorry. I just realized.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. Because y'all know I like to put my dresses on. And honey, let me tell you, girl, I done tore up a pair of shoes. I'm so mad. But anyway, I think I'm going to wear a dress. I like my skirt. You know, I like to show a little bit of legs and thighs.
But you know, I have to wear my fishnets if I have my legs out because I got elephant legs. I got that cellulite.
Girl, the cells that they like. That's what you got. You got.
So I put the fishnets on it, and it'd be all right. Put the fishnets on it. Fishnets. dance. Remember that song?
Hey,
Black pantyhose. So to the bone.
But you got the
Girl,
sales. You got the sales that they like, girl. You got the sales that they like. That's what you got. What is that? The sales
girl.
you like?
You so crazy. But Bettina, I wish you the best. Now give the people, did we have any more videos or anything we need to see before we jump out for here?
I don't know.
What you put out there?
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, ooh, EBT.
I need to make me one of them, sis.
Chosen?
Girl.
Like Z with the Zorro. The
Listen, this mango is catching up with me.
Play it one more time.
Play it one more time,
I take cash out, Venmo, Zelle, EBT, ooh, EBT.
I sure not take that EBT, yeah.
Girl,
I'll take
listen. Anybody got an EBT card? I want to get some steaks and some scrumps and some.
Hey,
Can we get some steaks and scrumps? I need some.
girl, we gotta do a skit about shopping in a grocery store with an EBT card. Hey! I would like somebody to play the organ on tambourine. Do. You hear that organ? You say that shrimps is on sale for $6.37. Woo, woo, woo. You say, oh, God, that's a steak. I'm gonna grill it.
I think we should. You know what I think we should do? We should go to the store and see if we can get some people to buy some groceries.
Tina, that would be so fun, though.
I think we need to be like, okay, let's get it. Be like, let's see.
So if I give you $5, can I get $15 worth of food stamp? Tina, we should try it.
Let's try it the first of the month.
Oh, girl, let's do it. See, now this is what happens when you got friends who crazy like you are. Let's go do it.
Girl, I'm with it because I be having. Girl, let me tell you what I did one time. Come here. I went to Walmart and we started playing Duck, Duck, Goose. I promise you. We was up there talking about. Now it was me and a couple of my classmates. She was like, "Bettina, I ain't gonna mess with you." And I'd be like, and I would go to anybody random and I tag my black goose, and then I would have people play with me too.
Don't do that. You giving people ideas.
Listen, who's gonna play? Listen, I need you to DM me the BT to B show, Bettina Bullet, whichever one you want to see. I want you to get your life insurance too, so just in case somebody get mad at you, want to hurt you after you do this. But if you want to play Duck Duck Goose with me, I'll need somebody that is willing to play Duck Duck Goose with me. Okay, inbox me because I like to play games. Can we play some games? I like to play games.
My daughter watching something crazy on this TV called You. Y'all watch that?
What's you about?
Baby,
it's you.
The way you are, the way you talk, the way you forget the words, the way you move. Oh, he dead, ain't he?
Did he? No.
Yeah, he died last year.
What?
Mm-hmm. Jesse Powell.
Jesse did die.
Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. I wish that I was Jesse's girl. You remember that? You remember that song?
I never thought I'd find a woman like that.
At the roller rink, girl. Shall we be at the roller rink skating? Like this,
girl.
Crossover, doing that crossover.
Girl, man, look, why my niece is talking about some auntie? Oh, okay. My niece texting me. I'm like, okay, well, we gonna jump off of here. I love you.
Okay, we taking too long. Okay, see you later. I love you.
No, we're not taking too long, but I just really want you to understand I love you.
I love you back, and
I thank you. And people gonna catch this on the replay because you're gonna share it on your page. I'm gonna share it on my page.
Absolutely.
And a raw. Okay.
So let me tell you something about that sharing thing, and just because for some reason I have had some issues on my, and let me clear the air about this. I would tag people on my Facebook page, and Facebook would not allow me to tag it. Okay, you know, the ampersand sign, and then put their name in, and it's supposed to be a review. And then for some reason, someplace between a tick and a top, it wouldn't tag it, it wouldn't share to their page, and it looked like I wasn't trying to give no love, and that's not what the situation was.
I know.
You seen it happen. Okay, so I want to make sure we're going to go back in here just in case something don't happen. I'm gonna make sure that I, go back in there and follow up. But I will share this.
I'll tag you in my post, and then all you have to do. That's what I'll do.
Do that, because just in case something happened, then I'll share that out, and then we can go back there, and then we can have some stories and stuff to tell. My natural high is high.
Tina, you know what? I love y'all. I had them in Chinatown, y'all, shopping for stones.
This helpful. Let me tell you about this girl.
And ancestor money.
That girl, she would not leave New York. She would not leave New York until we found her. I didn't even know what ancestor money is. I was like, I thought it was an inheritance. She was talking about, I gotta get my ancestor money. Girl, we had to go to a specific store in Chinatown that was down the cut around the bend from the chicken that was hanging off the top of the road.
But everything was on that street though. Whoa. It was. She got her ancestor money. I ain't know what ancestor money was. I got fans for people. Ancestor money is money we burn to our ancestors to help them to take care of past debts and to help us in the future.
So now we know what ancestor money is. That girl was not leaving New York without ancestor money.
I give my daddy and them money all the time. I'll be like, here you go. You never know what they need it for.
Can you spend it in the store?
No, this is spiritual money.
Okay.
This is spiritual money. Yes. Okay. But I'll talk to you about that later. Yeah.
I was going to say, because if you can spend it in the store, I'm going to need some. I take cash out. Venmo, Zelle, EBT.
All right. I love you, BT to B. Thank you.
I love you too, girl.
Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.
I'm finished eating my spinach salad. Bye.